Good morning everyone and welcome to our football tot session. My name is Ben and I hope you're looking forward to 20 minutes full of fun football activities that we're going to do with you today. Firstly, we are going to get warmed up. So I hope you all had really good sleep last night and got loads of energy to get into our session. So the first game we're going to do is going to be called the bean game. So first of all, we are in your safe area, wherever you are at your homes. You're just going to be on your spot, you're going to be jogging around, you can maybe move around a little bit, you can be jogging around, okay? And then when I shout stop, you're going to stand still. Okay, do you reckon we can all do that? I reckon we can all do that. So, the first bean we're going to do is going to be the string bean. So, some of you might think we might know what the string bean is, but those who don't, if I say string bean, you're going to go right on your tiptoes, and you're going to try and point to the sky, you're going to try and touch the roof, and you're going to just walk around and be a big string bean and try and touch that roof. Do you reckon we can all do that, guys? Ready, so start, off you go. So jogging around, we're going to jog around and string bean. So going to be on our tippy toes, walking around, try and touch the roof. Okay, on your tippy toes. If you're struggling to walk around, just stand still. Okay, that's okay as well. So we're going to try and touch the roof and stop. So everyone stand still. This time now, so we've got the string bean, we are going to add the jumping bean. So the jumping bean, we're going to put our 2 feet together, we're going to just bend our knees slightly, and we're going to do big bunny hops, okay? Again, if you want to do them standing still, that's no problem. If you want to try and move around, then that is great as well. So, ready? And jogging around, so running bean first off, so we're going to run around, and jumping bean, so big jumps, so bend those knees, jump as high as you can. Again, if you want to jump around, you can. If not, you can stand on one spot, and stop. This time, we are going to do the jelly bean. So, the jelly bean, when I say stop, you're going to stand still, and we're going to wibble wobble all our legs and our arms and our body and our back. We're going to wibble wobble everything around. That is our jelly bean. So, are you ready? You sure? Let's go jogging around and running bean. So we're going to be running around. And jelly bean, so we're going to wobble our body around. Wobble your legs. Get all those body parts moving. I don't want any body parts not moving around. And stop. So, we've got the string bean, we've got the jumping bean, and we've got the jelly bean. So we need to remember what those 3 are now, because I'm going to mix around a little bit. So, whichever one I shout, remember string bean, it's going to be on our tippy toes touching the roof. Jumping bean is knees bent and big bunny hops, big as high as you can. And jelly bean is going to be wobbling all of our body parts. Are we ready? Are you sure? Are we ready? Run a bean, so we're going to be running around as fast as you can. Make sure you got your head up though, so you're not going to bump into anything. And jumping bean, so we can big jumps, okay? Again, move around if you can. If not, standing still. And run a bean again, so we're running around. Oh, get those breaths in, running around. And string bean, so on those tippy toes, try and touch the roof. Again, for some of you, if you think this is a little bit too easy, you can maybe move around, but you've got to stay on those tippy toes, because that's not our string bean otherwise. And running bean, so running around. Hope you're getting all warmed up, getting all that energy out. And jelly bean, so wobble all those body parts, arms and legs and bum and body, move all those body parts. And run the bean to last off, run the bean. And stop. Right then guys, hopefully you're all warmed up, ready for the rest of our sessions. So we're going to have a little quick drinks break, and then we're going to be back into our first activity. Hope you all got your drinks, guys, okay, after our fun, energetic warm-up. Now we're going to go on to some skill activities with our football. So, if you haven't got your football with you, quickly go and get your football, all right, because we're going to be using a ball, and we're going to be practicing some of our ball manipulation and skills with the football. So first of all we're going to do is we're just going to practice with the ball at our feet. So, if you need to look at the ball, that's no problem. Ideally, we want to try and get your heads up, because if we're going to start moving, we might bump into things if we've got our head down looking at the ball. So we're going to try and get our heads up as much as we can whilst we're doing all these activities. So our starting position is going to be foot on the ball, and we're going to put our hands up. So if we're a little bit wobbling because of our balance, we're going to put our hands out, and this is going to be called our scarecrow position. So first of all, everyone into this scarecrow position. So foot on the ball, planted foot, and our arms out, keeping our balance. So when I say scarecrow, into this position. I think we can all do that, can't we, guys? So first of all, we're just going to get the ball in between our feet, and we're going to take lots of little touches, okay? So lots of little touches with the inside of our foot. As I say, try and keep your head up, try and look at me, wave to me if you need to, okay, to help you, okay? I'll be waving back. If not, okay, to start with, keep your eye on the ball, but then as you grow a little bit of confidence, you can maybe get that head up. Okay, so lots of little touches with the inside of your foot, and we're just going to do it on the spot to start with, okay? So we're just going to do lots of little touches in between our feet, trying to look up. If not, when you need to have a little look down, just to make sure you're in control of the ball. And into our scarecrow. So into our scarecrow position, hopefully, guys, you all got your ball, so we're nice in control. Those of you who found that a little bit maybe easy, now you can maybe move around. But this time, it's going to be really important that you've got your head up, because otherwise, if your head is down, you might bump into things. So this time now, ball back on the floor. We're going to do lots of little touches, but we're going to start moving around. So we can get our arms out to keep our balance. Okay, if we need to stop the ball, foot on the ball into our scarecrow, if we need to stop it, and then we can carry on moving around. Okay, so lots of little touches again, lots of little touches in between our feet. And scarecrow. Good, well done everyone, some really good skills. This time now, just whilst we're into our scarecrow position, we're going to practice. I want you to see if you can swap feet, okay? So I've got my right foot on the ball at the moment, and my arms out keeping my balance. This time, if you're the same as me, I want you to put your left leg on the ball. If you've got your left foot on the ball, this time you're going to put your right foot on the ball. So, switch. And you're going to put your left foot on the ball. Hopefully you all did. So we're going to try it again, okay? So switch. So we're going to move over. Now our right foot's on the ball. Again, use your arms to keep your balance. If we're a bit wobbly, we've got our arms out to try and help us so we don't fall over. And switch. So we're going to switch again. Brilliant. Okay, again, guys, you got if you just want to try your one foot, you try your one foot. If you can switch, brilliant. Those you think, I can do this, we're going to go a little bit faster. We're going to call them toe taps. So when I say go, we're going to try and go a little bit faster. Not too fast because we're going to fall over. We still want to look after this ball, but try and go a little bit faster. So ready, go. So we're going to swap the ball over, get those arms out, look to keep your balance, and stop. Brilliant. So again, you can practice that. Once we finish, you can practice that even more and go at your pace by swapping your feet over. So back the ball on the floor. So we're going to get the ball on the floor and we're going to put it into our scarecrow position to start with. This time now, we are going to keep the ball, we're going to try and move the ball around. Again, if you need to stand still, you stand still. But if not, we're going to try and travel around, keep our heads up so we don't bump into things. So lots of little touches again with the inside of our foot, okay? Again, if we need to stop because the ball's gone out of control, we just put our foot on the ball and then we can bring it back into our safe zone. Lots of little touches. Try to get as many touches as you can. Maybe count how many touches you can get, okay? Maybe count the touches you can get before without losing control of the ball. And we're going to bring it back in and stop. Brilliant. This time, so this is our scarecrow position, their foot on the ball. What we're going to do now is, when we're going to be dribbling around, and again, you can maybe do it standing still, or you can do it on the move, I'm going to shout out a body part. So whatever body part I shout, you're going to try and put that body part on the ball to stop it. So as an example, if I said knee, well, we're obviously going to try and put our knee on the ball. So we're going to try and stop the ball, and then we're going to go down, and we're going to put our knee on the ball. Again, arms out, so keep our balance, so we don't fall over. It's okay, so keep our balance, so we're nice and stable, and we don't fall over, and then that's our knee, okay? But whatever body parts. We'll try our knee first. So we're going to do lots of little touches. So lots of little touches to start with. Again, keep waving to the camera, wave to the TV, wave to me. If you can, keep those eyes up, so you know where the ball is. And then I'm going to say knee, so we stop the ball first, and then we're going to put our knee on the ball again. keep that balance, okay? So if we are a little bit wobbly, keep those arms out. So we're looking after our bodies and we're nice and balanced. Brilliant. So, all we're going to do now is we've got knee and we've got foot. This time, we are going to try our stomachs. We're going to try our bellies, okay? We're going to try our stomachs. So we're going to be dribbling around. And then when I shout belly, okay, you're going to stop the ball first. And then you're going to go down and you're going to try and lie on the ball, okay? So you're going to try and lie on the ball. And then jump back up. We ready? And dribbling around. So lots of little touches, lots of little touches. Try and keep waving to me if you can. Looking at me so you get your eyes up so we're nice and safe. So you're not going to bump into anything. And belly. So stop the ball. And then you're going to go down and you're going to go and lie and put your stomach on the ball. That is brilliant. Well done, everyone. So jump back up. Last one we're going to do. This time now, we're going to try, if you can, and if you don't want to try, that's fine, but if not, some of you, if you think you're confident, we're going to try and put our head on the ball, okay? So, we're going to be dribbling around, so lots of little touches, keep those eyes up, looking down to keep control, lots of little touches inside your feet, okay? Lots of little touches, maybe put the foot on the ball if it goes out of control. If I shout head, you're going to stop the ball, it's really important you stop the ball, because we don't want to fall straight on our face. We're going to stop the ball, we're going to take our time, and then we're going to go and put our head on the ball, okay? You can put your knees down if you need to, and you're going to put your head on the ball. That sounds like a good idea? So, we ready? So, dribbling around, so lots of little touches, lots of little touches, lots of little touches with the ball, lots of little touches. Get ready, and head. So stop the ball first, then we're going to go down, and then we're going to try and balance and put our head on the ball. Again, put your arms out nice and wide so you can keep your balance, you don't fall over. So guys, again, we're going to have a quick drink, but loads of little ideas there for you to keep practicing once we finish today. Lots of little touches, keep control of the ball, and try and keep that head up as much as you can. Go and have a quick drink, and then we'll be straight back. Hope you all got your drinks. Now we're going to get back into our football skills and we're going to try another new game. So this time now we're going to use our ball, okay? I'm going to use some spots, all right? But if you haven't got anything like these, like spots or anything, okay, I'm going to use spots. If you haven't, then just use some pair of socks or anything you've got in your house that can maybe act as something that you've got to try and get around. Okay, so I'm going to put the socks on top as well, just show you can use those socks. So you can all play this game. Hope that you can go and follow me at home. So I put them in a straight line, okay? So you can put them in however you want to put your spots down, okay? But I got them in a straight line. And all we're going to do, we're going to take our skills that we did earlier, and now we're going to practice going in and out of the cones. So we're just going to start with, we're going to take your time. Okay, let's go with whatever pace you want to go at, and we're going to try and go in and out of the spots. You can obviously make it as big or small as you can, depending on what space that you've got in your home, and we're going to try and do this together, all right? So starting off, foot on the ball, into our scarecrow, that's our starting position, and then we're going to try and make our way in and out. So, lots of little touches, okay? If we can, get your head up so you can see where you're going, okay? If the ball goes wrong, or the ball goes a bit far, we're going to try and put out into our scarecrow. So foot on the ball, get our arms out for balance, so then we can turn around, and then we can face the way we want to go. So we're going to go lots of little touches on your toes, okay, nice and bouncy on your tiptoes, and then you're going to try and go round the other cones, okay, or round your spot, and then you're going to put your foot on the ball when you get to the end. So we're going to try that again. This time now, as I said, hopefully you kept control of your ball. If the ball does go a bit far away, just put your foot on the ball, and then you can just take a little, turn your body, and you can get back into the direction you want to go. When we're dribbling, really important, arms out to keep our balance. We're going to try and keep your head up so you can see where you're going, you can see the spot or socks or whatever you're using. And also, we're nice and bouncy, okay? We don't want to be on our heels, because if we're on our heels, we might fall backwards. So we want to be nice and bouncy on our toes, so we can move direction nice and quickly. So we can move from one side, we can move to the left, we can move around. Are you ready to go back through? Come on, let's go. So we're going nice and bouncy, lots of little touches. If we need to put our foot on the ball to get back into the right direction, lots of little touches inside of our foot. And we're going to put our foot on the ball. Okay, again, if you want to switch over, you can maybe try the other foot. And we're going to go through again. This time now, what we're going to do is, if you're using one foot a lot, okay, and using one foot, I want you to try and use your other foot a little bit more if you can. So we're going to try and use both feet. So again, nice and bouncy, arms out to keep our balance, and our knees bent so we can move from one side to the other, okay? So again, so lots of little touches, get that head up, okay? Head up, if it goes wrong, foot on the ball, get back in, get back around the spots, and foot on. Brilliant. So again, once we finish today, that's something you guys can do at home loads, okay? Just put some, like I said, spots, socks, cushions, whatever you've got that you can use, okay? That mum and daddy don't mind you using, okay? You can put them down, okay, for you, and practice dribbling through. But a lot of little touches, not big touches. We've got to keep this ball nice and close to our body. What are we going to do now from this activity? So you've got your spots or your socks. This time now, in your little safe space, I want you to put them around the room. So you can put them over. I'm going to put my purple spot by there. I'm going to put my green spot in this corner, and I'm going to go and put my red spot in this corner. We're going to play a game called Blast Off, okay? So, as we're dribbling around, we're going to be dribbling around. Lots of little touches. Okay, so not big touches, because if it's big touches, we're going to lose our football, aren't we? So we've got to have lots of little touches, so we keep the ball nice and close to our body. So lots of little touches, only little taps. Try and get that head up. So we're going to be moving around. If I shout out blast off, okay, we're going to try. You can go to whichever one you want to go to. You're going to go to your nearest spot, and you're going to put your foot on the ball, okay, ready to blast off. All right, so you're going to put the foot on the ball on that spot. Do you want to have a go? We're going to get ready, so make sure, so get your spots around, move them around the room in your safe space. And then we're going to get going in 3, 2, 1, go. So lots of little touches. Again, keep looking after that ball. Try and get those eyes up. Okay, knees bent, arms out to help you balance. So lots of little touches. Don't hit those big touches, because if it's big touches, we lose your ball. So you've got to keep those little touches. And then I'm going to get ready. Blast off. So go and find your nearest spot. I'm going to go to my purple spot and foot on the ball into our scarecrow position. Brilliant. Hopefully you're all on your spot or on your cushion or on your socks, okay? Ready to blast off. This time now, we're going to be dribbling around, okay? So in our little space. Hopefully, guys, you might have different colours or different spots that you're using. I'm going to use my different colours. So whatever colour I'm going to shout, that's the colour I'm going to go to. But if you're using it at home, you might want to just shout out whatever colour socks, for example, you're using. All right. So we're going to be dribbling around. So get lots of little touches. Nice knees bent. No big touches. Remember, lots of little touches. If the ball goes wrong, foot on the ball, and then bring it back into your space. So lots of little touches, brilliant. All of you at home, brilliant work, lots of little skills, lots of future stars I can see, brilliant, lots of little touches. And I'm going to go to the green spot, blast off. So green spot, blast off. So green spot, foot on the ball into our scarecrow position. Let's get Edwin back in, Edwin on this spot. Brilliant, well done. So guys, again, another fun game that you can do, okay? Whoever's with you, okay? Your mum, dad, grandparents, guardian, whoever's there with you, you can maybe carry on and shout out different colours or different spots for you to go and get to as quickly as you can. Go and have a quick drink, and then we're going to finish off with our last activity. Right then, guys, hope you got your quick drinks in. We are going to go into our last activity. I know it's the last activity. Hope you've had a load of fun so far. What we're going to finish off with today is we've set up a little obstacle course. All right, and what we're going to do, I'm going to show you mine, okay, and I've set it up. What we're going to ask you guys to do, and we'll say at the end again, we're going to ask you guys, you can copy mine, or you can even make your own, okay, with whatever things you've got in different movements. So, what I've done, again, I've got a couple of spots and I've got a couple of cones. But to show that you can do this at home, I've got some socks I put on top. They're not my socks, okay? But I've got some socks, okay, that you can put on top of the cones and spots to show that you can do this at home. So, what we're going to do, it's going to be an obstacle course race, loads of different movements, and we're going to use the ball in there as well. So first off, we're going to start on the red spot. This is our start. So we're going to do, first off, we're going to go into our tippy toes, into our string bean again. So into our string bean. Can we all get into our string bean? Brilliant, fantastic work at home. So we're going to do our string bean, try and stay there. Okay, if you need a break, back into our string bean. What we're going to do first, we're just going to go on our tippy toes and we're just going to walk in a straight line on our tippy toes. Try, if you got spots or you got socks, try on your tippy toes, going through, touching the sky and getting to the ball, okay? When you get to the football, we're going to practice our dribbling skills that we've done already today. So we're going to foot on the ball into our scarecrow, and then we're going to do lots of little touches, okay? Lots of little touches, in and out the cones, lots of little touches, inside the foot on top, and put our foot on the ball to stop it, and we're going to put our foot on the ball to stop there. Once we get to what I got is my green spots, this time now we're going to go backwards. Yeah, I know, backwards, we're going to go backwards. So, what we need to do when we're going backwards is we got to try and look over our shoulder, because otherwise, if we don't know where we're going, do we? So, arms out to get our balance, and we're just going to take little steps, okay? And we're going to go in and out of the spot, okay? So, use those arms to keep your balance. You can go in and out on your tippy toes, and to the stop. Now, we're going to go back into the horseshoe, back to finish on our red spot. So once you get there, so hopefully you're all keeping up with me. Now we're going to do big bunny hops like we did in the bean game, how jumping bean. We're going to do jumping beans over the green spot. So knees bent, okay, swing our arms and we jump, and we're going to do a big jump, brilliant. And again, brilliant. Get over those spots. Back on the ball, foot on the ball, get our balance, get out into our scarecrow. Oops, there we go. And we're going to go dribbling through. We're going to go dribbling through. Okay, lots of little touches. Get those arms out. Lots of little touches. Keep your head up. No big touches because we want to look after this ball, don't we? And stop. Foot on the ball. Brilliant. And then to finish off, what we're going to do, we're going to do some one-legged hops. So into our scarecrow position, but obviously we're not going to be on the ball. We're going to be away from the ball. So one leg in the air, one leg on the floor. And then again, we're going to try and bunny hop over with one leg this time. So knees bent, arm swings, and back to our start. So that was my obstacle course. Now I reckon you can think of even better ones at home. So all we wanted you to do, if you like, you can copy mine. Or if you want to make up your own, it'd be brilliant if you can make up your own and send and show us your obstacle course on our social media platforms. Hope you all enjoyed today. Loads of skills, loads of activities, loads of fun games and stuff for you to carry on doing whilst you're home. See you all next time. Bye now.